wrap my brain the way you wrap your finger around the trigger of a gun. And the fact of the matter is this. Another voice to silence today. Some are older than me, but not by much. Even some younger than me. And I wonder how many lives they could have touched. Well, starting with me, they already have. They say dead men don't speak, but your vocal cords are like extension cords, reaching places that are hard to reach. Still alive without a heartbeat. Still walking this earth without feet. Because I refuse to let your life end in the streets where you lost it. I never knew about your great accomplishments. Your 3.8 GPA, your full ride to college, North Carolina Western football to be a matter of fact. And they say you were the best. Never been in trouble with the authorities, which behooves me while now just hearing about your story. When the news reports, another youth slain, gone too soon. Now your full ride consists of a hearse, pulling away from a morgue to get you prepared for church. A moment your mother thought she could never rehearse, but now she goes over and over and over it in her mind. Life stuck on rewind and can't fast forward to when the pain ends and healing begins. Just 24 hours prior to this, she watched you suit up in a cap and gown. 48 hours passed, now a mother is forced to pick out a suit to put her only son in the ground. Just doesn't make sense. Let's go. Trayvon Johnson. My name is Johnson. See, I wonder if you could have been related. If not by birth in the bloodline that tied us to greatness, so I Googled your name. Link after link read the same, youth slain. They were not all about you. I read each stories, the plot played out like a drama made for TV. But this is a reality, no outtakes, do-overs, get up and walk away. Trayvon Martin, Bronx, New York, 15 shot and killed over a basketball game. 13-year-old shoots 12-year-old Carolyn Walker in the head from Chesapeake, Virginia while playing Russian roulette. Alex, age 11, Link reads, boy killed as he and friend fled with gun in Spring Branch. Jaden Thompson, age 6, died along with 1-year-old brother Devion Blunston, murdered by gunshot to the abdomen and head, killed by their mother's boyfriend. 19-year-old from North Philly, name not yet released, was robbed and shot multiple times like foster gun violence. But we're all familiar with the story of Trayvon Martin. See all of this within a year. Data shows that gunfire has killed 2,911 American children and teens in 2001, which equals 1 child every 3 hours, 8 children a day, and more than 50 children a week. And this very average 11 years later, 32,021 youth are now silenced. See, I'm concerned for my generation. I'm concerned for my generation. They are 16 times more likely to be murdered with a gun. 11 times more likely to commit suicide with a gun. 9 times more likely to be accidentally killed by a gun. And toy makers put toy guns in children's hands. And they tell them, go have fun. I flip obituaries like coupons. I view young life like clearance signs. My retinas are now tattooed with permanent ink from your permanent link, because whenever I Google your name, they'll never change. They'll always say, youth slain. Because death is final in this flesh. So to the fallen youth, I will never be able to remember all the names, the stories I have read. I will continue to read, but every time I recite this poem and I give meaning to your life, I'll make sure you never forget to.
This poem is dedicated to my brother Charles Humphrey. It's also dedicated to my brother Joshua Johnson. It's getting hard enough trying to walk this tightrope of faith. Try meeting me at the intersection of faith. Welcome to the real world. If they don't handle obituaries, if they don't handle diplomas, they handle obituaries. If they don't hand you hope, they hand you handguns to tell your future rest in peace. These sons won't live to see sunlight. They've opened no more caskets and textbooks. We've heard funeral songs before we heard our own graduating anthem. Went through Catholic New York City marathons when I close my eyes. I don't wish upon stars I throw up the fallen ones. In this world, I am king. So you must bow to my knees. I have the world in my fingertips. Fingertips. These hands. Weapons of mass destruction, these from more than just hands, they are scales. And I am blindly balancing the weight of the world. And a Glock 9, tell me which is heavier. Wearing freshly cut funeral garments, its caps and gowns, carrying razor-bladed tongues. I've got sharp words from the English class I cut through my competition.